because you hit me the other day. You was like, yo, how you gonna tell no with you, Bleek? Let me tell you, right? Now listen, ain't that you don't with me. You my brother. I love you. I grew up with y'all niggas, bro. It's never no like, yo, Clue don't with me like that nigga, he a bitch. It's like, I just always felt I never got the support from you on radio. But then I heard something. I'm not going to snitch on you and tell who told me this, but then it made sense when I heard this. Or why? Because I was like, I was talking to somebody from your crew. I'm not going to tell who, because I don't want you to go back and hang off the balcony. And I'm like, yo, why Clue never showed me love like that? Nigga, like, yo, Bleek, you probably don't know, but back in the day, man, Dang made a bet with Clue. And I'm like, what?
What bet?
He said that Dang bet you that because me and Fab albums dropped around the same time.
Okay.
And that he was saying that I was gonna outsell, like Fab gonna sell more than Bleek. Dang, like Bleek gonna sell more than Fab, and y'all bet. And he was like, yo, that's why. And I'm like, it makes sense. Like,
what Memphis Bleek just shared about Dame Dash and DJ Clue has caught a lot of people completely off guard, especially after all this time. Memphis Bleek has finally opened up about why he believes DJ Clue never truly got behind his music the way many fans assumed he would. According to Bleek, everything goes back to an alleged wager involving Dame Dash over which artist would move more records. The competition reportedly came down to Bleek versus Fabulous, but trust me, that's only the beginning of this story. You're about to hear why Bleek believes he was denied the kind of radio support he expected, and you won't believe how deep the situation may have gone. You'll also see exactly how DJ Clue answered those accusations, and why this entire discussion has fans revisiting one of Rockefeller's most talked about chapters. Before we break it all down, make sure you hit that like button, drop your opinion in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's get right into it.
Even realize that started on a Clue tape. That's why I'm telling you, the fucking impact of your Clue tape was crazy, my G. Like the Desert Storm movement, Duro, Skang Dollar. I got
Lori, Cameron, they all like, you know what I'm saying? Like
yo, bro, y'all definitely had a wave, and I feel like y'all don't get enough credit as a movement in this game. Like they try to, you know, people skip chapters in the book. I always feel like people never look at the beginning of the book. They want to skip to the end. So in that process of going to the end to see if everybody is successful at the end of the story, they skip chapters and forget who was part of that success.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And Desert Storm, y'all niggas, man, you know, even though me and Fab never got a record, I still respect the nigga. But, and then let me tell niggas too, because you hit me the other day. You was like, yo, how you gonna tell niggas I don't fuck with you, Bleek? Let me tell you, right? Now listen, ain't that you don't fuck with me. You my brother. I love you. I grew up with y'all niggas, bro. It's never no like, yo, Clue don't fuck with me like, fuck that nigga. He a bitch ass nigga. It's like, I just always felt I never got the support from you on radio. But then I heard something. I'm not going to snitch on you and tell who told me this, but then it made sense when I heard this. Or why? Because I was like, I was talking to somebody from your crew. I'm not going to tell who, because I don't want you to go back and hang a nigga off the balcony. And I'm like, yo, why Clue never showed me love like that? Nigga, like, yo, Bleek, you probably don't know, but back in the day, man, Dang made a bet with Clue. And I'm like, what?
What bet?
He said that Dang bet you that because me and Fab albums dropped around the same time.
Okay.
And that he was saying that I was gonna outsell, like Fab gonna sell more than Bleek. Dang, like Bleek gonna sell more than Fab, and y'all bet. And he was like, yo, that's why. And I'm like, it makes sense. Like, if you got money on the line, nigga, like, hey, take that record, put that shit to the back,
I promise you, niggas just be talking, bro. There's absolutely, we might have had like a playful bet, but I would never, but like not play a record to like that. First of all, in my mind, a situation like that, it wouldn't even be fair, because it's like, if I didn't help y'all the same, how would I even be able to know?
Yeah, who did what?
Yeah, like how would I be able to know like what the real is? I'd rather know what the real is and fail so I can fix it, rather than, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember Fab's debut album and J album dropped on the same day.
On the 9/11.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Word up.
Because I always tell people like, yo, like, there's a real good chance that I could have been on that first flight going to LA, because we would shoot. Cause anytime we would shoot a video on the West Coast, I would always fly out, and I would always fly. I had my radio show on Monday, so I had to be there for my radio show, and I would leave right after and hop on the first flight to LA to whatever video we shooting, because album dropped on Tuesday, and we always would shoot videos on Tuesdays. So the reason I stayed in New York and was home was because Fab's album was dropping. We was doing promo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Insane. The music business save niggas' lives, man.
That's
I tell people all the time, man. Major.
I always tell people how, like, even like during the East Coast West Coast beef, when we used to have to go to LA,
I seen the change.
Kevin Lyles and Leo, they used to always make sure we had 24-hour armed security with us
all day.
Yeah, so,
in front of the hotel.
So we had drivers 24 hours a day.
All day. I remember, that's why LA, I got a love and a hate for LA, because I remember when I first went to LA was like going overseas. We was like foreign objects to them, where they was like, you from New York? I fucking love you. Then it became, you from New York? Hey, dawg, get over here, cut. It's like, who you with, blood? Like, oh shit. I remember like,
in front of my hotel door, I had a security guard with a shotgun. In front of my door.
That's how you know that's why I gotta love and hate, because at the end of the day, you gotta respect niggas that could hold a city down to put anybody under pressure that get off that plane. You gotta.
What really makes this story interesting is how a single conversation can completely reshape the way people remember an entire chapter of hip-hop history. For me, the biggest takeaway isn't whether that alleged bet actually happened, or whether one artist truly received more support than another. It's the fact that we're still breaking down these relationships so many years later, and that alone says a lot. It shows just how much influence Memphis Bleek, Dame Dash, and DJ Clue had during one of rap's most unforgettable eras. It also reminds me that fans only get to see a tiny piece of what really goes on inside the music business. We hear the records, collect the albums, and watch the interviews, but that's only part of the picture. What usually stays hidden are the conversations, decisions, and business moves taking place behind closed doors. Those unseen moments can shape an artist's career just as much as the music itself, and that's something people often overlook. One thing I can respect is that Bleek explained his perspective without holding back. At the same time, DJ Clue answered the claims from his own point of view, instead of turning everything into unnecessary chaos. That's exactly how discussions like this should happen. Every person involved has their own version of events, and as always, the full truth is probably somewhere between both sides. One lesson hip-hop has taught over the years is that radio play and strong promotion could make or break an album during the CD era. Even the most talented artists still needed the right marketing, distribution, and industry backing to maximize their success. That's why stories like this are worth talking about, because they prove that talent alone has never guaranteed a successful career in the music business. Timing matters, relationships matter, and promotion matters just as much as the music itself. And sometimes the biggest turning points happen in private meetings instead of inside the recording booth, which makes you wonder how different history could have been. So let me ask you this. Do you think Memphis Bleek's career would have reached another level if DJ Clue had fully supported him the way Bleek believed he should have? Drop your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.